What's up, guys? Before starting the video, I want to say spoiler alert. If you have not read the Demon Slayer manga or finished the Demon Slayer manga, do not watch this video. Do not watch this video because it's heavy spoilers for the ending of Demon Slayer. So, just want to give you a heads up, give you a chance to go. Alright, so let's start off the video. So, I love Demon Slayer, banger show, really good, and it was a storyline in Demon Slayer, because I've said it before, I've made a video about it. Demon Slayer to me has so much more time to do so many more stories. Like in my video, I talked about how we could have got a Tanjiro storyline where like he goes to a village and fights Doma, and he fights Kukushibo. Those are two fights I still want to this day. Like, how do we not get both of those fights? Like I said, Tanjiro's the good, Doma's the evil. They're like, that would be so interesting to see, like, such a good person fight such an evil person. And then Kukushibo, they're like a part of the same family, both use swords and stuff. Now, they would have clapped Tanjiro, but it's still so much storyline behind it. I would have loved to see both storylines, but we moving on to the next thing today. A storyline I really think would have been interesting in Demon Slayer if they would have continued the manga, continued the story, evil Hashira. And I'm pretty sure you're saying, but we kind of got that storyline with Zenitsu and his partner and getting trained by the old dude. That was kind of it, but I feel like that version of the storyline was kind of rushed. They did not. Maybe I'm tripping. I feel like we got introduced to Zenitsu, right? They introduced Zenitsu. We got hints to this partner he had. This guy making fun of him, telling him he'll never be nothing. And they just kind of didn't talk about it again. And then at the end of the manga, in the Hashira training arc or whatever, we get like a message. And then Zenitsu starts acting serious out of nowhere. And it's like, whoa, okay, is Zenitsu serious? Now, it was cool seeing him act serious with his thunder breathing form. But it was so unearned. I feel like I want to see Zenitsu earn that form himself. He kind of stayed in it the whole final arc of Demon Slayer, and I feel like he should have earned that form. But yeah, then we got Zenitsu versus his former partner in the training and whatever, and then he just ends up killing the guy, and then we never see him again. This is the 6th upper rank demon. It didn't feel like he earned it. It didn't feel like it was like built up to. That could have been its own arc too. We could have got an arc where Tanjiro and them go to a village and Zenitsu meets up with this guy, like this extra little arc or whatever. This could have been something Kukushibo. I think Kukushibo was the one that brought him into the upper rank demons and whatever. So that could have also been like a Kukushibo arc or whatever. I feel like something happened where they cut Demon Slayer and we didn't get to see a Kukushibo arc or a Doma arc, and we see Tanjiro interact with these characters, though. And a big moment where we wanted an evil Hashira arc. Because, first of all, the guy that was Zenitsu, his, like, training partner guy, he was not on the same level as a Hashira. Hashiras are, like, the top-ranking characters in the show. They're more powerful than Tanjiro. At some points, Tanjiro gets powerful too. So I ain't gonna say they're more powerful than Tanjiro, but they're more powerful than Tanjiro at points in the story. But the moment we almost got it, people always talk about it, was the Akaza versus Rengoku fight. We had Akaza and Rengoku fighting each other, and it seems like they was like sparring. That's how cool the scene was. It was cool seeing them spar, and well, it was a fight, but it was kind of like they was sparring, and we learned later on that Akaza was like, he trained and he was actually a fighter and stuff. This guy was training him, and it kind of is like, oh, so Rengoku and him both like was fighting and stuff. They liked fighting, so that's why when they was fighting each other, it was kind of like a sparring match instead of like them killing each other. But yeah, then Rengoku is about to die. Then Akaza is like, I want to make you a demon so we can fight each other forever. This is such a good fight. They are really good. They love fighting each other. It was a cool scene seeing a demon want to fight with another like person that wasn't a demon or whatever. So Rengoku's refusing, and I think a big conversations like, what if Rengoku would have agreed to become a demon and join the upper rank demons? I think he's already, if they do that, he's an upper rank. Somebody's losing a spot, man. I'm sorry. Somebody's losing a spot. He's an upper rank demon. He's probably gonna be a powerful demon, and he's probably gonna be like Kukushiba or whatever, like a swordsman demon with flame swordsman type stuff. That would have been crazy. It would have been a crazy moment, and then we can see Rengoku like, maybe it's a storyline where Rengoku like tricks the demons and makes them think he's 100% like evil or whatever, but by the end of the story he fights it and actually becomes a good guy like Akaza did at the end, and then he killed himself or whatever. That would have been kind of a cool storyline, but I think they could have did with a different Hashira or whatever. I think that would have been cool to see one of the Hashiras in the Hashira group. Maybe they could have added an extra one and made him the villain. Maybe the snake guy could have been the Hashira that turned on the Demon Slayer core or whatever. It's just a lot of stuff they could have did. Another example of kind of an evil Hashira is sort of Demon Tanjiro. When Muzan took over Tanjiro's body and he became Demon Tanjiro, and he was almost about to kill everybody. He almost killed everybody, and then Nezuko had to bring him back, and then that was the end of Demon Tanjiro. Very short moment. It was kind of a wasted opportunity. It was a quick moment, but it was pretty epic for the 2 seconds that we got it. Another moment also where it's kind of like we kind of got a demon like good guy. It ain't a Hashira, but we got a demon good person. Nezuko turning into a demon. Her just being a demon, and then her demon form, Nezuko form. That was kind of a moment where we see like the good guy turn bad, and it was a scary scene where she just goes ham and she's about to kill like the girl from the upper rank. That would have been pretty scary to see Nezuko do that. So yes, there was just a lot of opportunities where they could have had a demon, a Hashira become a demon. The Hashiras are very interesting, and the Hashiras are kind of underdeveloped. There's a lot of them. I thought the water user guy was going to get way more time in the show. Eventually, he was going to get his own arc, because they was giving Rengoku and I forgot the other guy's name, and then the girl and the mist guy. They gave some of them a lot of time, but then the water user guy, he was there sometimes in season 1, but then after that, he never really shows back up. So he's one of those characters, it was a little bit disappointing. And I would say everybody, all the other Hashiras, they got a backstory, and you kind of was like, okay, I guess they had enough time. The water user, though, he was kind of one that was like, okay. Even the other ones, they just got backstories right before they died. So even they could have used a little bit more time for development and stuff. But yeah, I just think it would have been a cool storyline, seeing a demon and a Hashira come together. We seen demons turn to the good side. We seen a lot of demons throughout the series turn to the good side, and I honestly think there's way too many of those storylines. I hate when they was doing all that. It was just way too many demons turning good by the end of the story, because Tanjiro kept turning all the demons good, but the good side, we didn't really see many like Hashiras or good characters turn to the dark side. For a minute though, I thought the leader, the guy that was sick over the Hashiras or whatever, I thought he might have been bad or whatever, because like, how do you get that sick in this world? And usually when it comes down to something dealing with like demons and stuff, so I was like, so the demon leader, the Hashira leader, is probably going to be like Muzan's brother or something, or he's connected to like Muzan's empire or whatever. I think that was the way it was going to go, maybe at one point. But then it turns out he's just a good guy, and he loves his family, and then he ends up sacrificing himself to save the Hashiras and stuff. It doesn't work, but he does do damage on Muzan. That was a cool scene. But we see that there were hints of Hashiras and good guys turning into the demons. But tell me how y'all feel about this video. Do you feel like I'm tripping? Are you fine with how the story went, or do you feel like there was more time to introduce the Hashira turning into a demon? But peace out, y'all. Anime Boom out. Peace.